Hi guys. Guys, I want us to talk about something. Sometimes you get to see some people, probably ladies or men, they will say, I don't want to enter into any relationship because I don't want anybody to abandon me. I don't want to marry because I don't want anybody to do this one. Listen, sometimes it's good for you to understand the cause of a problem. It will help you to navigate your ways. It will help you to put your measures in place and ensure that you observe the necessary thing you need to observe for that thing to work. Every man need a woman. Every woman need a man. So you cannot keep avoiding it because you think that somebody may abandon you or do this one, do the other one. That is not proper. So let us discuss it. What could cause abandonment in a relationship or in marriage? Number one, we talk about withdrawal of support, which I term emotional support, withdrawal of support. One partner may withdraw emotionally, physically, creating a sense of emptiness and abandonment. Listen, if you are in a relationship, always take note how your relationship got to a particular point. Always take note how you guys was able to navigate to a particular challenge or rough edges. It will help you to know when your partner is withdrawing his support in what you are doing, whether physically. Maybe when I mean withdrawing support is that when you are facing some challenges or when you needed a little push for you to achieve a particular thing, you notice that your partner is drawing back or he doesn't feel interested. My dear, there is need for you to ask questions and trace back where is the problem coming from. If not, it is going to lead to abandonment. Number two, lack of intimacy. Diminished emotional connection and lack of physical intimacy can lead to feeling of abandonment and dissatisfaction. When you guys started, your intimacy is so strong. Now, suddenly, you started noticing that the intimacy is now losing. The gap is coming on. Now, if there is a problem that has been complained about, probably from one of the partners, and you refuse to discuss and solve that problem, one person may try to start detaching him or herself, thereby making the intimacy of the two people to start losing it. This could cause abandonment. Now, another thing that can cause abandonment could be infidelity. Infidelity is the worst thing that people could experience in their marriage. Man or woman cheating. Adultery can be a major cause of abandonment as it can severely damage trust and emotional connections. You know that anytime you cheat on your partner, you've made the person to lose the trust. You've made the person to feel lonely, because what infidelity means is that your choice is not good enough. That's why you've left this and go to another one. That's why you say that man cannot eat only egusi. You need to eat double. What infidelity simply tells is that the choice you've made in woman is not good enough. Then number four, unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations. Don't go into relationship expecting things that is not real. Go into relationship for you to build it, to get to the stage or level you want it to be. Go into relationship with selflessness. Go into relationship without expecting anything. If you see that thing is okay, but that doesn't mean that you won't have your boundaries. Having boundaries does not mean that you are not realistic about what you are doing. But trying to expect that once you enter into a relationship, you are now depending on that person to be carrying all your burdens. That is unrealistic. or you want that person to be gifting you things that you cannot afford for yourself. That is wrong. But go into relationship with the mindset of building a relationship to a vision which you've created for yourself. It makes more sense because it's a process over result. When you are putting the necessary energy and the effort and the other person is bringing it in, my brother, your vision must surely come to pass. The same way with the lady. Number 5, lack of shared values. Lack of shared values and goals. How can you work in a relationship without you guys sharing your values and your goals? We need to shape our values to be in alignment. It's individual values and individual goals that we're going to shape together. It becomes a family goal. Now, one of my goals is that if I get married to a woman, within 5 years, I want us to move to the Western world. One of the values of the woman is that any man I'm going to have relationship with or marry, I want us within the 2 years of this marriage, I want us to live in our own house. This is different goals. What you cherish the more. Now, you people need to bring these personal goals together and align it. Let the personal goals now become a communal goal. Like become something two of you now will agree and make it now to be a family goal. Moving to the Western world is good. Living in our own house is good. So what matters is now what is the first priority? Is it building the house first or is it moving to the Western world? If these things are not working in alignment to become one, my dear, you are going to be doing your own thing separate. The man is doing it separate. Before you know, you guys will break at the center and one person will abandon the other. What it means is that other person is complaining that my woman doesn't respect me, he doesn't want me to know anything. Like those complaints, when it start coming, abandonment is the next thing. So understand how all these things are working. Another thing that will lead to abandonment is family conflict. Listen, when two people who are coming from different backgrounds are coming to stay together, there will be conflict. I call it healthy conflict. Why is it healthy? If you people are having conflict or arguing over how your family can move forward, now, what is now the argument between whose priority is to be placed first? Is it that of the man? Is it that of the woman? That is a healthy conflict. But when there is a conflict in the sense that probably one person is trying to say that my need is to be met, probably the need you want to be met is not even the need of the family. Probably you are seeing it that my husband is rich. Now, my family, my parents and everybody is now our responsibility to be carrying them. A conflict may come in because if your family should hear such thing, they will think that your husband is not good. Before you know it, series of attitudes will start coming in. Family conflict will come in. Your husband may want to speak. Your family will start disrespecting him. They will start talking to him anyhow. There is now a problem. The next thing is going to lead to abandonment or resentment. That's another thing. Another thing I want to look into is attachment issues. Attachment issues. You see, getting attached to you, the man you marry, is very good. Because what it means is that it will help you to know your man in and out. Right? But don't take whatever you know about your husband or your wife for granted. Like, probably you think that your man is that anything you ask, he say, good. Anything you ask, he say, good. Don't use because every time he's trying to make you feel okay, you will start demanding things that is not relevant. When the man says no, you will start fighting or quarreling. If you are doing this, if it's in a relationship, you know that your exit door is so close to you. If it is a marriage, you are trying to separate the bond. You are trying to separate that attachment you have with the man, because what it means is like you are knowing him for him to fight, for you to fight him, or you are knowing her for you to fight her. Probably you know how his income runs in and coming. You feel that because that money is coming every time, You have right to be requesting everything you want, which is not a good one. So understand your limit and your boundaries. It will help you to make things work out. Another thing, lack of communication. When people don't tell themselves what they do, when you don't spend quality time talking about your experiences, talking about how to move on, talking about your expectations, talking about how to be better in what you guys are doing, talking about the problems, talking about the offense, how each other offends the other person. You need to spend quality time discussing all these things. That is good communication. In that communication, there is good thing. It's good for you to listen. You talk and you listen. Especially when you want to pass a message across the offense you picked from the reaction or action of your partner. There is need for you to listen when those things are happening. If not, there is going to be a gap because you are assuming. He is assuming. Nobody is coming to a reality. It's just an assumption. At the end of the day, based on what I've assumed, I will act. Based on what you've assumed, you act. But when there is a proper communication, it makes us to come to a common understanding, which will make us to solve and trash every problem we've ever had. It will help you. So entering relationship is not a problem. There are lots to say, but let me just make it quickie. Entering relationship, don't fear about abandonment. But all you need to do is to go and do your homework. Find out the things, the role you have to play to make sure that you keep the person whom you've met. Meeting a man or a woman is easy, but sustaining that man to remain loyal to you is where the work is. And if you cannot maintain the man or the woman for him or her to continue believing in you, you are bound to be abandoned in that relationship, whether marriage or other relationship. This is my 2 cents. Thank you.